Still don't have my mail key returned because, when people are trying to kill you, if they kill you, they need to collect your mail because if the mail builds up in your mailbox, then there's reason for concern, right? Yeah, we got all this. So I sat outside all day waiting for my mailman to get here. It was really weird because, the mailman didn't get here until just a minute ago. That was weird because we usually get our mail around 1 or 2, 12:30 even. My dog did not get into bleach yesterday. My dog had lye on him, I'm pretty sure. I've been trying to get a hold of my brother for many months. Let me see here. When was my first attempt? Well, no, I've made attempt after attempt for a long time now. But let's see here. Going back clear to on October 13th. I made an official request to please speak with. I need to talk to my brother, Ozzie. Kendra texted me back. What did she say? Oh, she told my mom something about she's not gonna talk to me until I calm down. And I was like, calm down? What in the fuck is she even talking about? I just asked to talk to my brother. What? So, that was weird. I was like, okay, calm down. I didn't know I was upset. But anyways, I have a lot of stuff that I have to get signatures for. Private financial stuff that I have to get signatures for. We are in the process, me and my attorney, of contacting with the treasuries and all of these places. I've gotten my signatures all in for all of it. But here we are, October, November, December, January. It's been 4 months that I've been trying to talk to my brother. And I've had massive correspondence back and forth with my niece. Nothing bad, nothing. We haven't had any arguments. She'll talk to me in the morning, maybe, she says. Her first message back. Grandma Edie said you needed my dad's signature for some kind of money. Yep, he doesn't have a phone number at the moment, so I'm doing the communication for him. When will you have access? Where do we go for this information? What do I ask my bank? And when will you need his signature so I can get him there? He's doing great. So what do you need from my dad? It sounds confusing. She said, it sounds so confusing. Ha, 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 ha. I'm like, okay, whatever. If I call my bank, what do I ask them? Okay, it's very confusing. No, it isn't. I need a medallion guarantee signature. That's what I needed. But I needed him on this. So I submitted everything that I needed to submit without his signature because I don't know where he's at and I cannot get a hold of him. He lives with Kendra. Kendra's told me he lives with her, which I'm like trying to picture Kendra living with her dad. I don't know. Ozzie's not exactly the easiest person to live with. So I'm like, okay, she qualifies for sainthood probably or whatever. I mean, I love my brother. And I'm not saying that I couldn't live with him, but I'm just saying sometimes he's kind of difficult to live with is all. I mean, be around, yeah, but I mean, that's a lot, you know? So anyway, I've had to submit all this paperwork and all of these because my half of everything I can submit without his signature. I can submit everything I need to submit without his signature. But a lot of the things that, with regard to what I'm talking about, are going to require his signature. And it's 4 months after I've asked for this, and I couldn't get his signature. I mean, I just want to have one even conversation. I mean, I don't even care if it's 5 minutes. Hey, you know, well, no, I do. I care because I love my brother and I want to talk to my brother. So I can't even get a phone call because he doesn't have a phone and he lives with Kendra. I don't think he has a job because I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, so I have turned all this paperwork in, my half of everything. My signatures are on everything. My attorney's aware of all this. He's in on all of it. And I'm not going to get into any of the details with regard to what's going on because it isn't good. And I have daily death threats coming nonstop as usual. So, you know, anyway, okay, it's very confusing. So I need to get a medallion to meet up with you and my dad at the same time. At the same time. For him to witness you guys signing a paper. That is correct. Yes. I need to have this interaction at my bank with the official that helped me without any of this. So basically, this is October 13th. I requested to just even talk to him. You know, he's living with his daughter. He doesn't have a phone. And his signature puts money in his pocket. But he won't call me. That doesn't make sense. I don't know, red flag. So I'm like, okay. The plans to take money are probably going to exclude you from getting a dime. Yeah, I'm pretty sure of that. Yeah. But anyway, so moving right along. She responds with, at the same time witnessing, she says, so I need to get a medallion to meet up with you and my dad at the same time for him to witness you guys signing a paper. That is correct. I said, I'm sorry, hon, I'm trying to find one, but it's been an unsuccessful journey thus far. Okay, sorry for all the questions. I'm trying to dumb it down so I better understand. Ha 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 ha. Okay. If I find a medallion stamp, then what? I'm talking to the medallion right now. What time and date works for you? Okay, cool, babe. Anytime. Thank you, sweetie. So blah, 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 blah. Numerica said it doesn't matter how long you've been with the bank. Because I told her that I have to be with my bank for 6 months. Okay, so they said, Numerica said it doesn't matter. Well, at my bank, it does. Okay, but I guess it doesn't at Numerica. Cool. Whatever. What time and date would work best for you to meet at the bank? And so I go on. I said, my bank won't do it until I've been with them 6 months. I've been trying to get this for a minute. Thank you so much. I have had a shower yet. Don't care. Oh, I said, I haven't had a shower yet, but I don't care. I look like crap, but I can meet you anytime there. Then I'm gonna certify mail it directly from a post office. I could take a shower and meet you there by 3 or 4. I'm gonna switch banks. Like, how messed up of my bank not to help me like this? Numerica, that's what I recommend. Do you have all the paperwork? I have to make an appointment. Just wanted to know what time works for you. Yes, I have the paperwork. I just got off the phone with my bank's corporate head. They are going to call me back. But seriously, anytime works. How about your dad? What's his schedule? He's free anytime. Doesn't have a job. He's always free. Hmm. Ozzie's free anytime. Okay. I can set an appointment and I'll let you know. The bank says it needs to be one of you guys that sets the appointment. And I won't be able to see my dad until 8:30 tonight because I'm at work. Okay. Too bad he can't call me. I said, okay. Then text again. Too bad he can't call me. She said, where are you located? We meet at a bank. Are you able to switch banks to make the appointment? I'm waiting for my bank to call me back. We can meet anytime. I'm 100% open. Okay, just let me know what they say. I will. This is important for you as well, obviously, Kendra, I said. Thank you. I appreciate you trying to help me, honey bunny. I love you very much. She says, heart, heart, heart. Love you too. Like I said, the treasury, blah, blah, blah. Should I wait on trying to get a medallion stamp appointment? You just said you can't get a medallion stamp appointment. Okay. What bank are you with? I said, no, will you get one, please, babe? My dad's bank doesn't do it because he doesn't have an investment account. What bank are you with? Mike Bank doesn't either. Federal Credit Union, I said. So will your bank if I open an account? I don't bank with the Federal Credit Union. But it was weird that she wanted my bank. So I don't know. It's just like some things my mother has told me about her make me a little bit suspicious too. Sounds like your bank would be the place to get one. My bank did not call me back, so I'm going to check in the morning again. Da 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 da. Um, me and your dad. Oh, doesn't have all the restrictions. Me and your dad's do. Then maybe I need to get an account there, and I do it. This is annoying. There's no budsman working with me. Can probably help too. Do you see my frustrations though? Anyway, you are probably sleeping, so my apologies if so. Love you. Talk to you soon. Yeah, because that was like, I don't remember. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning or something. Numerica seems like the best option. When I spoke to them this morning, they said you just had to be a member to get a stamp. Yeah, I better become a member with my whole $15 if that's even possible. Golly dang it, that's before I put gas in to get there. Got more coming, but not exactly sure when. People try hard to keep this white girl down, you know. Anyway, okay, you're helpful and I love you for that. And I live at the Park Place Apartments, by the way. I think you asked, I forgot to tell you. Are you able to become a member at Numerica? They don't have many restrictions when it comes to medallion stamps. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking I need to do. Then I sent her, yeah. Then I sent her a picture of Britney Spears with, she had a cameo. Britney Spears was holding a cameo up on Instagram and she said, this is all the ID I need, right? And I went, well, that's weird. Okay, hey, darling, did you still need a place to dump clothes and stuff? Because I have been asking her if she had any extra clothes. You know, I've been asking her for a long time because I'm really broke and I literally don't even have hardly anything to wear. I don't know. Because she doesn't care. I don't know. Maybe she does. I don't know. Uh, just just didn't feel like she did. Didn't feel like she gave a fuck much about really too a whole lot. Okay. Are you able to become a member? Da, 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 da. Oh, she said, love Brittany. Hey, darling, did you still need a place to dump clothes and stuff you don't want? Because I'm still here to receive, if so. No response. And I need me and you to get together and look over some family financial stuff together. You don't got to tell anyone else or either way, but there is a lot of things, and it's serious that's we need to collectively deal with. I figured you and I could formulate a plan of action for all of us to participate in and get these things dealt with together fairly. Let me start here. Sorry if you are at work, but listen, there's some stuff going on. But not only that, fake nap. Mm-hmm. Okay, it's incredible. It is not okay. People, I went into what's going on, all the identity theft, all the 4,000 Kamala May Shirleys that have death certificates and birth certificates and gravestones, and I went into a lot of this stuff. I didn't put the ad in my text. Yikes! What the fuck? It just added it itself. I didn't put the. Anyway. Kendra's actually okay. It's a risk to our safety. These criminals I'm talking about, which, according to my mom, are people like her. Okay, so let's see here. I go on and on about all the shitty stuff that's going on. And then I told her that my mom had mentioned some things about her, so I wasn't sure how to approach this for a while, but I definitely would not make sense. I said it wouldn't make sense for you to do that because you have more to gain by not doing that. And at the end of the day, I'm afraid that, yeah, I don't. Most probably we don't get together like we. I said, oh, I'm sorry. By the way, if I believed her, I look back and see she's been trying to keep us all apart as much as possible so we don't get together like we should have a long time ago and deal with things that are absolutely not even her business, anyways. The torture and constant attempts to dismantle progress in my life is very. Da, 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 da. I would be very surprised if you haven't had to deal with residual of this in your own life as well. So please give your dad a break. I'm sure you do too, sweetie, but I know he has for sure dealt with have a heavy level of harassment and threats from people trying to keep him down and unable to take care of himself or the things he needs to. It's a really terrible situation, dear. Um, so, of course, my brother, your dad, Ozzie, is more than welcome to sit down and discuss this with me. It really just seems like he won't, because I keep trying so hard. I have to do it alone if I don't get some collaboration here. Um, we should be sticking together as family, I said, because anyway, we are allowing ourselves to be treated like retarded idiots. At this point, we look like we might as well be on a street corner, physically handing this money to everyone. And I said, at this point, we look like we might as well be on the street corner, physically handing out this money to everyone like zombies. We do look a bit like fucking idiots at this point. We have family, a lot of da 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 da. I can't take this all in alone, or at least I don't want to. Um, so that was I think that was on. I explained all this to her on November 4th. Then I get no response. So the next night, I say, I texted her. Something isn't right here, is it? I said. I guess maybe the whole mine is yours thing doesn't apply to you the way it does for Maya. I don't know. Anyway, well, okay then. This is all so neat. She said, huh? Oh, nothing. It's no biggie. I'll get it figured out. Our family dynamic is just on display and it's embarrassing. It's okay. It is what it is. Okay, I don't really know what you're talking about or what you want me to do. How about nothing? Okie dokie. That's her response. That's her response to all of that. Okay. Okay. I don't really know what you're talking about or what you want me to do. Okay. That's a legit response. Totally. Completely. I get it. It's just extremely I said I get it. No, I don't get it. It's just extremely disturbing. Some of it and is so much it's actually just beyond my ability to comprehend. It's so really, really sad, disgusting, and disappointing on so many levels. Just like fucking wow. Don't you worry though. I got it. And then I sent 2 texts that were GIF gifts, and I actually thought I was sending them to somebody else. And then, then I sent these to somebody that's named Scott, who's Brian and Lorraine's friend. He was trying to get a hold of Lonnie, so I sent the number. He's not answering because I think he's mad at me. I'm not sure why, but yeah, anyways, I just call him. He's home. So that was a message that I didn't know I was sending to Kendra. Is your dad okay? On December 30th, I sent a message. Is your dad okay? I worry about him always. I'm always worried about him being on the streets. I can't handle that thought. Let me know, okay, please. Merry late Christmas, and of course, I always care about you too. But you know what I'm saying? He's great. She said that to me like 4 times now. He's great. That's what she says. I believe upon further reading here, I obviously thought I was texting somebody else. Sorry, dear. Texted before. Sorry, I'm super tired right now. Love you. Oh, wow. I just sent you something. I guess it's funny. Meant to be, I guess. Love you. Oh, maybe not. I'm retarded right now. Derp. I said derp. Then yesterday. Okay, so that was December 30th. So I'm like, okay, you know. December 30th. Is your dad okay? I worry about him. Always worried about him being on the streets. I can handle that thought. Da, 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 da. He's great. No Merry Christmas. No I love you. No how are you doing? He's great. Ozzie's great. He's really great. Okay. He's living with you. He has no phone, but he's living with you. He has no phone. He's free 24 hours a day. And he's doing great. So he doesn't work, doesn't have a phone, just lost his apartment, living with you, and he's great. Because I'm just trying to picture this dynamic of her and her boyfriend living with my brother. And my brother's doing great. I mean, he doesn't even have a phone and he's doing great. I mean, gosh, what a resilient man he is, you know. Doesn't even have a phone, but he's hanging in there, man. He's doing in fact, he's not just hanging in there, he's doing great. I mean, phones? Who needs them? I do great without a phone. I mean, doesn't everybody? I mean, everybody should just not have a phone. They'd really be doing probably a lot better. Yeah. So he doesn't have a job, no phone, no job, no place to live. I can't talk to him. And he's doing great. He's doing great. I mean, great. Great. He's not just doing good, he's doing great. He's doing great. Wow. Okay. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that's where that's he's great. I believe upon further reading, I thought I was texting somebody. He's great. So December 30th, that's what she says. He's great. And I go on and on. I need to speak with my. Okay, no. So then, I believe upon further texted before I. Okay, maybe I need to speak. Oh, so yesterday I said I need to speak with my brother privately about private personal business that only involves himself and I. Thank you. I will have, and then, so today, oh, so today, you know, I didn't get a response from her. So I called the police and I said, I'm worried about my brother. I need to verify that he's still here. I want to make sure that authorities see the tattoos on his body and know that's really him that they're talking to. And until I see proof of that, or see, I need to see him myself. I want to talk to my brother myself. I'm not, she goes, you sound psycho. Okay, you know what, motherfucker, I am. No. um, I sound psycho. Yeah, I'm so psycho. I'm just so psycho. Bitch, I am. So, anyway, instead of calling her back this time, I took the liberty of calling Teflon Edie. Because, she's always in the know, right? My tarot reader, what happened was after not getting a response yesterday, I'm sitting here listening to my tarot card reader. And she goes into this whole big thing about this situation. Like, about how there's a wealthy male figure who is in danger, um, and etc. And I just got this really bad feeling after I heard that. And so I called my mom and I said, listen, if I don't hear back from my brother myself, and you notice he hasn't called me, okay? He can't even pick up a phone. Kendra can't at work say, hey, I know I'm at work, but hey, Nick, can you please just have my dad pick up the phone and call Kamala? Because I'll know when I'm talking to my brother. I can hear his voice. I'll know it's his voice and everything else. Nobody can pretend to be my brother, even just on a phone call, and I believe them. If it isn't him, I will know that it's not him. I will definitely know that it isn't him. If somebody else calls me, it ain't gonna work because I know my brother. Okay. Um, so I called my mom and I said, this is bullshit and I'm not doing this anymore. I'm going to call the police. I said, I'm going to give Kendra 2 hours to have my brother call me back. And if he doesn't, I'm going to call the police. And so I am going to call back. So let's see here. What does she say? So right then, she calls me immediately while I'm on the phone with the police. So I didn't answer the phone. But she called me. I mean, I haven't received a phone call from her during this whole process. She called me right away after I called my mom. My mom called her, and it was within a minute. It wasn't even a minute. Kendra calls me while I'm on the phone with the fucking cops, with actually federal police at this point. I had to call federal police because I don't trust my police department. I called them too, but I don't trust them. I don't even trust them at all. They won't even, my local police won't do, they'll take Kendra's word for it or whatever. I don't know. I don't trust my local police at all. Not at all, for several reasons. And I've recorded many interactions with them that are just absolutely absurd. I mean, I have, my attorneys got so much footage of them and their absurdities and the way that they've handled this whole situation by not handling it. I've got a lot of video proof of them just being complete fucking, I don't know, helping these people, I guess. And so I had to forward that to my attorney because, and I'm a refugee. I filed for asylum. The Geneva Convention Torture Act of 1951 protects me from my own local government, state, federal even. But anyway, so I had to make a federal complaint and a local complaint. But if the local police are not able to put him on the phone with me, then I'm going to, I mean, I want to see him. I want to see my brother's tattoos, you know. I want to see my brother because I have no proof that he's around anymore. And since I get death threats every single day and I have people constantly trying to break in my house and kill me, and the cops don't give a fuck about any of this shit. They don't even give a fuck, man. They're fucking fucked up pieces of shit here in Spokane. They don't even care. Trying to write me off as crazy and shit. Yeah. There's 400 Camel and A. Shirleys online that are not me. They have fake birth certificates, fake death certificates. Now, it doesn't even make any sense. Okay, I don't know. I really don't know what that means, but it's a little bit strange. It's really strange. That doesn't just create itself for no fucking reason. And many of these documents have my aunt's fucking handwriting all over them. Anyway, my mom's mentioned her stealing shit from us. My dad caught her fucking breaking into his properties, going through his paperwork when he came home one day. These motherfuckers are not related to my fucking dad or that side of the family. They need to keep their fucking nose out of my shit. But not only did they not keep their nose out of my shit, I'm afraid to tell you folks that they have blatantly fucking tried to kill me and steal all of our money. Okay. For years now. I've never received 1 penny of inheritance from my family. Okay. And my family was not poor. Okay. Here's the thing. Other people are receiving my inheritance. Someone named Patricia Smith in Coeur d'Alene, Deneen Bivens. Oh, Denise Albers. That's actually Denise Bivens. And Albers is my grandma's name. And Denise Bivens is pretending to be Denise Albers. And she's pretending to be a lot of fucking people. She's robbing money like you wouldn't believe from banks everywhere. My mom's in on it. Everybody's in on it. It's just like fucking this large collaborated effort on the part of a lot of people for a lot of money that does not fucking belong to them. Okay. So anyway, Kendra calls me. She calls me while I'm on the phone with the feds making this report. Okay. And just so you know, if the cops don't do this right, the feds are going to have to handle it. Okay. I will try and get a hold of him. Is there something I can relay? Is there something I can relay to him? Um, I'm like, I thought he was living with you. How do you go about trying to get a hold of him, by the way? Because maybe I should try to get a hold of him. You know? I said, this is starting to become extremely upsetting to me, and I'm not going to be okay until I see my brother in person and know that he is okay. I just got done filing a police report. What are you talking about? She says. My father lives with me. You sound psycho. Kendra, I have been trying to get a simple fucking phone call from my brother for 4 fucking months. Politely, kind, sweet, patient. I don't sound like a fucking psycho. You sound like a fucking murderer. I said, I don't know. I want to talk to him, period. I don't care what you think I sound like. I've been asking to talk to him for months now. I've been more than polite and patient, so it does not matter to me what you think. Sorry, darling dear. Okay, well, I hope he is fine, but the police now have to intervene to make sure he is here for real, like matching tattoos and etc. Seems strange he wouldn't just make a simple call, don't you think? I mean, I filed a police report. I mean, she can't. I filed a police report about her dad. Okay, when was this? This was today at 4:30. It's 6:30. It's been 2 hours since I told her I filed a police report. I just want a simple phone call, I told her. That's all I want. I mean, I filed a police report. It's kind of a big deal, you know? Like, I can't talk to my brother. Can I get a phone call? I mean, can he borrow Nick's phone? You can't take 2 seconds out of your day at work to say, Nick, have my dad call Kamala and assure her everything's okay. 2 hours, still don't got a phone call. Apparently, Ozzie's like, that's okay. Kamala filed a police report. I'm not going to reassure her. No, Kamala doesn't deserve any reassurance. It's been 2 hours since I filed a police report and no call from my brother to say he's okay. That's all I want. I just want to hear my brother's voice and know he's okay. I want to see him too, but a phone call, at least a phone call, you would think. Wouldn't somebody make a phone call at this point to maybe not have the cops come to your house? Nope, nope, because I sound psycho. I'm psycho. Yeah. Okay. Well, this is. I hope he is fine. Um, Seems strange he wouldn't just make a simple call, don't you think? I said. Anyway, I'm not here to argue any thoughts. Things don't seem right to me at all. I have a list a mile long of factual reasons I feel this way. I've been documenting every waking moment of my life for quite some time now. And believe me when I say we have major concerns, honey bunny. For me, it's all been recorded and distributed to my attorneys, etc., permanently free. Many places I'm live online 24/7. It's real groovy. Check it out if you have time. And tell your dad to check it out too. Anyway, I have thousands of hours showing who I am and also who the cycles around me are. It's clear as day there is a very massive problem. There's been a massive problem for a long time. I love you, Kendra. Have your dad call me if you can get a hold of him. Okay? I will talk to you guys soon. By the way, there's a huge pile of paperwork. I need many signatures from him for all of these things. I have attorneys and officials waiting as well for these things. So please, it's starting to look very strange, maybe even psycho, that this is somehow a big deal and impossible after months of trying. Ozzie hasn't called me. What do you want to make a bet? Ozzie is not going to call me. How much do you want to make a bet? I don't get to see my brother. I'll put money on the fact that I will not be able to see my brother. I won't be able to see my brother, and I'm not getting a phone call from my brother. She'd rather deal with police than just have my brother call me. I mean, this is 4 months of asking for a phone call. 4 months of asking for a phone call. Then I tell her after 4 months that, hey, I'm going to file a police report. Still, no phone call from my brother. Yeah, something's wrong here. Something isn't right. Four months of begging for a phone call. 4 months. 4 months I've been trying to just get a simple phone call. I shouldn't have told her I called the cops, because she'll probably have some fake person that's not even my brother claim to be him or something. Who knows? Who knows what these fucking weird people do? But I'm not buying it. No. No, there's definitely something wrong. Big time. Big time. Yeah, Houston, we have a problem. Like, comment, subscribe if you agree.